Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, we're back to talk about some Real Housewives of New York, Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip, and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I guess, crossover. Thank you to Reality Blur, but it looks like Real Housewives of New York's Jill Zarin is shading the hell out of Erika Jayne amid the legal drama. Plus, if she believes that Erika knew of Tom's alleged embezzlement. We have all the details and more, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, I love how they kick this off because I always say this, but anyone who isn't living under a rock knows Erika Jayne is facing some serious legal battles. In late 2020, her husband, Tom Girardi, was accused of embezzling money from his former clients. And 1 month earlier, Erika packed her bags and left him. Now we're hearing that the debt for Tom Girardi Keys, it's mounting over $500 million, $500 million. This is crazy. But if you guys have found or caught Ronald Richards on his social media, you'll see where he's even said that a lot of the claims where people are saying, well, they owe me this money, they're not going to stick. Because the thing is, if you have water and think about it as like a bottle of water. If you pour it out and 20 people are in line with a cup and it only fills 5 cups, well, the other 15 people, guess what? There's no more water, no more to give. So once they run out of the money giving back to the victims or whoever was in line first, the IRS, the creditors, the debtors, that's it. There's no more money. Last season on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the pop star was dragged through the mud by her castmates. And during the season reunion, host Andy Cohen seemed to brag he would put her on a skewer and he's going to fire up the barbecue. During a recent interview on Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald, her podcast, which we love Heather McDonald. I've been on the podcast. Okay. A former castmate from Real Housewives of New York unleashed her thoughts about the Erika drama. Now, Heather asked Jill Zarin what she would have done if she were in Erika's position during the season 11, of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I would have given back all my Birkins. I would have sold them all, Jill responded. Like the minute this whole thing happened, just the visibility of my gross spending, and it is gross. I'm a rich girl and I can have whatever I want. It's gross. I mean, just the amount of stuff, the amount of hoarding, the amount of crap. How much can you wear? Okay. I mean, I was reading comments where a lot of fans were like, okay, Jill Zarin, that's easier said than done. You're not in her predicament. And who knows if that's what you would actually do, but I'm believing her. She went on to say, when this came out that the money was ill-gotten, and I'm not saying that she knew about it. I believe that she completely did not know about it. I think she married a rich guy. She married a rich guy who gave her a platinum card and said, go spend 10 million. And so she did, and she should. But once she found out, I would definitely sell my jewelry. I mean, I would try to do something for these victims, even if it's, and I hate to say it, even if it's just for the show. Now, even though Erika has been, she has not been convicted of a crime, many fans are convinced that she knew about her husband's misdeeds, and most cast members on the franchise, however, seem to agree with Jill. We even saw one clip of Garcelle Beauvais on The Real, which The Real has not been canceled. Just saying, but we saw one clip of Garcelle Beauvais on The Real, and she was saying, listen, when it came to the $1.4 million diamonds, which everyone was so confused about because we heard that they were 750 or 1.4 million. Originally, they were bought at 750,000. Technically, the original pair of earrings were stolen. And I'm not saying stolen like they weren't stolen, but they were stolen. And then they were replaced. And now the new set of earrings, the replacement earrings, have been, I guess, reassessed on the value, and they're worth 1.4 million. Garcelle was saying, this girl always comes to every filming event diamond out. From head to toe, she has jewelry, diamonds, designer wear. She can afford to lose a couple of diamonds. And I agree with that. You know, since day one, Erika has maintained her position that these were gifts from Tom Girardi. But okay, they were gifts. That doesn't mean that, she's like, they're not community property. They were given to me, but it doesn't mean anything if they were gifts with ill-gotten money. If he was out here, spending clients' money. And this is the thing that irks me about this, because I get into arguments with people about this all the time. If he was out here spending victims' money, people who can't pay for their medical bills, people who have suffered 90% of, their body has suffered burns, people who really don't have any money to their name and now they can't work because some of these, traumatic experiences that they've been through, and you're sitting there with your diamonds, why would you not hand the diamonds back over? Or why would you not go through your closet and say, listen, I didn't know about my husband's, alleged misdoings. I had no idea. I'm so mad right now. What can I do to help? Do you guys want me to sell my Birkins? I'll sell my Birkins. Do you want me to give back 50% of my jewelry or whatever? I'll give back 50% of everything in my closet that has to be worth at least, $1 million to 5 million, let's say, because if one pair of diamond earrings is worth 1.4, I can only imagine. I could see where that would be acceptable and people would be like, okay, Erika's trying, but that's not the case. Erika is fighting every single lawsuit that's coming her way, saying, I did not know. This is not my responsibility. This is Tom's responsibility. And you guys need to be looking at Girardi Keese, the law firm, the attorneys, and Tom Girardi, not me. I was not working there, which I understand and I agree, but that doesn't stop or, change the fact that a lot of the stuff that you have, a lot of these lavish items were still allegedly bought with ill-gotten money. And I'm still waiting for her to come out and say, I'm going to do a tell-all, or I'm going to do a sit-down interview, or I'm going to write a book and I'm going to give you all the information, which right now she can't, of course, do because they're still tied up in litigation. But I'm going to give you everything I know, and 100% of the proceeds will go back to the victims. I'm waiting for something along those lines, and we have yet to hear a thing. So I completely agree with Jill Zarin on this. I'm so happy she did Heather McDonald's podcast, but I don't want to just give you guys my opinions. I definitely want to hear yours as well. Come on through with the unfiltered opinions because, well, we welcome them all. Guys, I want to hear from you. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. We don't have any lives today. Well, Jason does tonight at 11 for Anchor Watch. But in the meantime, I am going live with Derek Zagami on Reality with Derek Z on NBC. No, I don't try to rhyme that. And I'm also doing a live Page 6 takeover. So we have a lot of exciting stuff happening today. And of course, pre-records will come all day. But in the meantime, I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to pick up your tickets to join Zach and I live in Nashville, New York, or Los Angeles. LA sold out. I'm sorry, but Nashville is almost sold out. New York is right around the corner too. Make sure to just go to spillingtealive.com. And if you guys want to grab your tour merch, tomorrow is the last day, so you can see it on the shelf right here below. And with that, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.